Good afternoon, good evening. I am coming live and we are going to be sensing energy today. I'm really excited about this. I've done this several times in the courses that I've taught in the past, and it's really cool to see who comes through, because I don't know who's coming through. I haven't got a clue. So who's going to come through and what do they want to say to us? So we're all going to be picking up on this energy coming through. The reason why the worksheet is so important is so that you can remember where energy comes to get your attention. So it might be on your left side, it might be on your right. It might feel like pressure, it might feel like tingling. It might be a variable of different sensations, and the worksheet or a piece of paper, even if you can just do a cutout, like a little drawing, and then you can just go ahead and make note as to where you're feeling things. Hi, James. So I don't know who's coming through today. No clue. And I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna see like each of you. I'm gonna be in the hot seat like each of you. And we're going to sit here and we're going to figure out who's with us, okay? I love sensing energy. It's really what you will be doing for, a fair amount of time practicing, and then you're just going to get it. You're going to remember these practice sessions. You're going to say to yourself, okay, remember in the beginning when you got lightheaded and dizzy, and it's coming on my left and I'm feeling pressure. Okay, now, does this feel like an archangel? Does it feel like an ascended master? Does this feel like an angel? Does this feel like a soul? Because they all feel different, okay? So as we're waiting for everybody to come on, I want to talk about briefly what, for me, okay, this might be differently for you. For me, because we're all different, right? My chakras are, open, and I'm channeling in a different way than maybe somebody else. My strongest clair is clairsentience. Your strongest clair is clairvoyance. So we all need to work in the direction of what our strongest gifts are. And the beautiful thing is that at bare minimum, this course is going to teach you that. What are your strongest? Where do you lie as far as what is easiest for you? Clairvoyance was not my easiest, let me tell you, when I first started. Not at all. I remember it was the middle of 2017, and I could feel Jesus constantly working on the top of my head. I said, what are you doing? Finally, I said, what are you doing up there? And he said, I'm opening your crown chakra. And he really did. Like, he opened it, and I felt it. It felt like immense pressure. But he did it day by day. And then all of a sudden I could see way more. When an angel would come and converse with me, I could see hand gestures. I could see more of their facial looking description. Oh man, what they were wearing, how they wanted me to see them, I should say. Okay. Now, the difference between an angel and an archangel are many, but today we're going to condense that down to sensing energy. We're going to talk about what the difference is when you are sensing an angel's energy and an archangel's energy. 99% of the time, you are going to be sensing your own angel's energy, because they are going to be the ones around you conversing with you and spending most of your days with you. So that's who you're going to pick up predominantly. Now, if you're giving a reading, or say a friend comes over and all of a sudden you're getting this strong energy around you, and you know that this is not the signature energy of your own angels, because you know what your angels feel like at this point, right? As you practice and open, you will feel and sense what they feel like. like Liz said yesterday, she knows she has a really strong male guardian angel, and I agreed with her. You sure do, Liz. Stronger than your female coming through. Wow. And of course, maybe he's coming through strongly because he's there to help you on your path of your life's purpose, and that's more of his role, and so he's going to step forward more. Okay, so say you have a friend over, you start getting really strong energy, and it's in your energy field, it's making you really lightheaded. Most likely it's their guardian angel wanting you to relay a message for them, and they know you can. Bare minimum, they even know you can pull out your deck of angel cards and spread the deck and pull some cards for them. They're waiting in every given moment to relay a message to the person. That's why when I'm coming on live and practicing, they know this, and they're kind of coming in with the guidance for the person that I'm practicing with, because it's so important that the person gets the message from the team of angels, and they know that this might be one primary opportunity to get through. So they do. And then I say, hey, I don't think this is the right time. And they're like, they don't care. They're like, they're coming in. They want a message coming through. So that's that. All right. So the feel of your guardian angel is strong. Okay. They can open and expand their energy and make it stronger at any time. And if you want them to do that, they can go ahead and do that. You just have to ask them. When an archangel comes in, it's predominantly from above, straight down into the space with you. And it's much bigger and it's much stronger. Do you want to say anything else about that? I'm asking Archangel Michael. He's always cracking jokes. Like, he can be so serious, and then he can be so like, okay, do you want to add in anything? This is your time to help me out if I've missed anything. The archangels oversee the angels. If you need assistance in relaying a message or conveying a message or picking up a message for yourself, you can call any which one of the archangels in to help amplify what the angel is attempting to relay to you. Okay. So that's what he'd like to say. So they come in very strong. Very, very strong. It's like it's kind of like a feeling of I am here. And they're there. There's only one reason why they're going to show up. An archangel is only going to show up if you've asked them to come move into your home. So you will be able to feel where Archangel Michael is. He will be near an entrance or an exit. Okay, so wherever you have a door where you're going to be leaving, which way it is, and you might have multiples, he will be waiting by that doorway. If there's something really, he's popping that in my head so quick, you guys, you wouldn't even believe it. I can't even believe I catch on to what I do. He says he's showing me if you really do need shielding, and they really want to work on keeping you high vibrational, then he will be at every single window. He'll be there. He'll be spreading his energy out a lot more around your home. Yeah. You know, other than Archangel Michael, I didn't feel any of the other archangels either. And I think the reason for that is they don't want to overwhelm us. Can you imagine? I mean, it was probably, it was last year when Archangel Gabriel started showing up all the time. And it really knocked me out of my shoes. I had to ask him to dial it back a bit for me because it was so intensive. So the way Archangel Michael will approach me is different than Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Metatron will only come once in a while when he has something to say. I see a lot of white, almost like lightning energy with him. And if I go out to the park and I'm sitting on the bench, I will hear, I don't know how I hear this. It's clairaudiently. I can hear this rush coming from above me, and then this landing on the ground, and I know something very immense has landed on the earth, probably about 20, 30 feet out in front of me. And immediately, I don't panic. I just say, who is that? And I get, is Archangel Metatron. He says, I would like to converse with you. And I say, okay. So then I start to see him, and I can see him walking towards me, big strides, probably, I don't know, 10, 11 feet tall, giant shoulders, wings. I see him walking directly towards me. You feel about that big. But I know that he's just coming to have a conversation with me, and I don't have to panic or worry. I know that if I ask who's there, they will answer me. And if I don't get an answer, then I'm bringing in Big Mike, or I'm going to bring in Jesus, or I'm going to bring in somebody. But I haven't had that happen yet, to be honest. I always get an answer. I always know who's there. Always. And if there's any mischief, if there's anything that you feel like someone or something is draining your energy, you take care of it. But again, we don't need to be concerned about that. Archangel Michael says he'll take care of it. Also really important to keep yourself as high vibrational in life as possible, right? Like, you don't want, like attracts like. So it's really important that you keep yourself as high vibrational as possible. Have your moments. Everybody has their moments. But if you're going to drone on about something for day after week, after month, after year, nobody in the spirit world is cheering you on for that. Okay? And I ain't cheering you on either. Okay. Oh, how fascinating. And you know what? Like, spirit can be a ball of light. Next thing you know, I'm seeing him as an 11-foot archangel walking towards me. It's whatever they want you to see them as. So if you're seeing blue or purple orbs, I would say that's Archangel Michael. But again, you can ask and feel it in your body, feel it in your vessel. Is that a yes or a no? Yeah, like attracts like. But again, Archangel Michael doesn't want me to emphasize on that too much. Why? He says because the veil is thinning. We're anchoring a lot more light on the planet at this time. And we don't need to shield ourselves. We don't need to protect ourselves because the vibrational frequency is lifting on the planet. So it's raising and is getting higher. And it's just going to become more high vibrational. You know what he just said? He said, the darkness is now running. So if that's not telling, when Archangel Michael says that the darkness is now running, I don't know what is. White orbs, I would say, are your guardian angels. Also, I've seen Archangel Gabriel enter the room, and it was like a bright flash of light. It was brilliant. It was more than the white we see here. It was really bright, like a lightning bolt. And so that just happened when he entered, and then I could see a haziness, and then I knew exactly where he was because I can feel where he moves in the room. So today is about sensing energy, and we're going to sense who's going to show up, and we're going to sense where they are. There is no getting this wrong. There's no getting this wrong because each one of us is different. What the homework is practicing and you making note what you felt and where you felt it. Okay? Even if you feel nothing, that's okay. And we're going to be sensing energy a fair amount in the course. And we're going to be practicing, and we're going to keep doing the cards. Yeah, Paul. So, when you get to where we are, like Paul says, the low vibrational frequency can't even see us anymore. It's just like, and if I drone on or complain a lot, or I fixate a lot on something for days on end, I don't know. I still don't go there because I just really haven't had that. I haven't had experience. I asked Archangel Michael once. I said, "Why have others had experiences but I haven't?" And he says, "Because part of what they're experiencing is their life's purpose. They're meant to experience that. It's meant to build confidence. It's meant for them to create their own boundaries. It's meant for them to stand up for themselves." I said, "Okay." And then part of that experience or experiences that they've had is meant to bring forward to help others, because they've already been through it, right? Whereas he tells me that I am predominantly meant to bring in the light, highlight and focus on the high vibrational frequency and bring it in and highlight that for everyone else. So we'll see. So far, so amazing. Pretty good. I'm not gonna sit here and say anything otherwise. I feel very blessed to be able to engage with these high vibrational frequencies, even though they constantly tell me that they feel blessed to be able to interact with me and channel through me. It's hard for me to hear that from them because they are so magnificent. But I take their compliment. Yeah. I'm going to tell you guys a little story about what happened last night. I'm going to tell you over about 2 minutes here. I said, "Alyssa, you feel like going out for a walk, decompress, and also to ground?" And she said, "Yeah, that sounds great." I don't know if you guys saw Alyssa go live last night, but it was like amazing. There were some serious breakthroughs last night with everybody that came on live with her, and everybody that was watching was like, I could just feel the angels. I felt everybody celebrating on the other side. It was a big celebration. Ursula got an amazing message. It was incredible. It was a massive, massive shift last night when you guys went live. So we went out for a walk, and her and I were really open. And as we were walking down the streets here, now this is a really old city that we live in, and we were walking a ways away. Where we live, it used to be a lot of orchards. Nobody was building here because their building material back in the 1800s wasn't good enough to shield their homes from the ocean storms. And so they built more inland, and that's where we started walking. And when we came around the corner, it was like we were getting bombarded with energy from the homes. There were a lot of souls hanging out in the homes. We were even getting energy from the trees, and the trees were really old as well. Every street we went down, I could see souls greeting us. They came out of their homes and they were on their front property waving and saying hello to us. They knew we were coming, and they knew that they could converse with us. So one was piggybacking me, and I said, I have to stop here for a moment because this lady would like to say a word. So I turned around to hear her, and she said that the veil is thinning, that this would become more common, that myself and Alyssa would be seeing souls that were here on the earth plane. And I said, are you stuck here, or are you coming and visiting? And she said that she chooses to be here. And then I said, the first initial thought is, why? And she knew what I was thinking, and she goes, some of us enjoy the frequency here on earth. We enjoy seeing our loved ones. We enjoy the land. And I said, oh, okay. And I'm like, not this, kid. I'm heading home. I know what's over there, and it's magnificent. So anyways, so this soul was just letting us know that would be what we would be seeing in the future, is a lot more. And we kept walking, and we kept getting pulled towards certain homes, and they were watching us, and they were waving, and it was pretty cool. So the veil's thinning, and we're going to be seeing a lot more. Like I said to Alyssa in that moment, that's what I've heard from Source, is that I said, just don't show me stuff that's going to freak me out, okay? And Source says, well, when I asked that question, Source said, it's going to be a gradual progression, okay? And then you will be seeing some things, but it's going to be dipping your toe in the water. It's going to be gradual, and if you're going to see something, it's there to show and highlight in order to help the person that the energy is around, and to transmute the light, transmute the energy into the light. And I said, okay, all right. So yeah, it's all happening for a reason. So that was a pretty cool walk last night. I said, I feel like we're on some haunted program, hey? And it was so funny. Alyssa was looking down at the sidewalk walking, and I was looking up at the houses, and I was looking and watching. And I said, I'm not scared at all. I said, this is my space. This is my energy, and I want to see who's watching us. So yeah, that was a good lesson too. Yeah, Alyssa is awesome. She certainly is. My God. Talk about, you take an A-type, incredibly intelligent person that's more reserved and introverted, and then if she can do this, anyone can do this. Okay? So if there could ever be any hope, watch Alyssa. and then her guardian angel paired us up quite brilliantly, and then of course she got matched up. I go, hey, I'm gonna throw you in off the deep end here. The extrovert's gonna throw you in off the deep end. Yeah, we were talking about that last night. Her angel, I said, your angel was right in my face telling me not to don't even bother ignoring me, because there will be no ignoring until you relay my message. I was like, okay, Alyssa. So yeah, it was that important. Okay, so we're going to be sensing some energy. You guys all have your piece of paper, or you can make notes. And we're going to try on, this is what we call trying on some different energies that are going to enter the room with every single one of us. And for those of you who say, what? How can they do that with all of us? Whether you're watching it live or if this is after the fact and this is recorded for you, it doesn't matter. None of that matters. There's no time or space constraints. Thank you. So we're going to try on an energy, and we're just going to see who enters the room with us. It will be the same energy for each of us. If you get something different than what everybody else is getting, don't be concerning yourself. It could be that you're picking up on one of your guardian angels. It could be that you're picking up on a loved one that's hanging out watching you do this. So don't feel concerned that you're not going to get this. Everybody's getting this. This is practicing. It's like putting on your bike helmet. Okay, I got my bike helmet on. Now I'm going to get on my bike. So that person's going to be really good at ringing the bell, and that person's going to be really good at pedaling. Everybody's going to win today. Everybody. Okay, so let's sit back, relax, and we'll see which energy is entering the room. And is it coming from above us? Is it coming from behind us? Is it creating pressure? Is it going to be lighting up your chakras? Sorry, I'm just pulling you guys closer. Does it feel really large and expansive? Does it feel very small and not expansive? So we're just trying it on now. And you know what? If you get nothing, you get nothing. And that's okay too. Is your heart racing, or do you feel immense peace? Goosebumps. So where are your goosebumps located? Excellent, Christine. Excellent. For those who are just showing up, we are trying on an energy. We are sensing energy. There is one energy that is entering the room with each of us. Your heart is pounding, okay? If you're not used to this frequency, your body may start pounding, or your chest might start pounding, okay? You're trying on an energy that maybe you're not aware of. Okay, so a lot of people are getting heart pounding, shivers, goosebumps. Excellent. Yes, it does feel large and expansive, doesn't it? Excellent. So the top of your arms, your crown, your ears is all coming in. Is it coming in fast? Or is it coming in very slowly? Chills, top of body. Excellent. Pressure in your head. Very good. Heart's racing a little bit, okay, on the left side. And if we're getting it on the top, you guys are getting it on the left, it's okay. It's wherever they feel is best to approach you. Slow, that's right. This energy is coming in very slowly, gradually, yes. Slowly. I mean really slowly. Yep, getting lightheaded too. So we can feel the energy coming slowly, and the closer it gets, it's a very expansive energy. And I'm feeling a lot of peace, and I am getting lightheaded now, just a bit lightheaded now. Pressure on the ear chakras, wonderful. Actually, yeah, I do feel like a band of pressure here. Yeah. Oh, heat on your back. That's another telltale sign for this energy coming in, James. Telltale for me. Pressure on the head. Whereabouts are you getting the pressure? On the back of the head? Are you getting like a ring pressure here connecting to your ear chakras? Pressure on top? Yeah, you're getting lightheaded too? Okay, so we know someone's here. They're knocking on our door. We know because we feel them coming in slowly. It's quite expansive. And I am starting to warm up now. I'm warming up too. And the only way that we can do this is by practicing. Chills. A lot of people are getting goosebumps and chills. Yeah. Excellent. Now, if you're getting pressure over your ears, that's a direct sign to me that someone is getting your attention and wants to talk to you. And you're getting ringing, that's another indicator. Okay, so where are we going to go next? Does this energy feel feminine, masculine, or androgynous? I repeat, there is no getting this wrong. You might be picking up on a guardian angel other than this energy. If you think that this is the only energy in the room with you right now, think again. Also, we're just practicing. Okay? You're getting pressure over your throat. Excellent. Yes. So you're saying masculine. Anybody else? Yeah, again, we're seeing masculine, masculine, masculine. Masculine again. Okay, masculine again. Right. So logically in your mind at this point, androgynous, excellent. Okay. I'll tell you, there's times where energy comes in and I don't even know at first. I'm like, it feels androgynous. And so then I say, can you come in closer? But then sometimes it just doesn't really even care to come through with, I prefer that they come through with a sex that I know them of. It just makes it easier for me. Male, male. Yeah, body is vibrating. Okay, more male. Okay. So we're gonna hold this energy close to us for a little bit, but not for too long, because it might be a bit much for our bodies. Okay. Excellent. Wonderful. Ursula, that is a telltale sign that someone is ready to talk with you. Yes. Okay, and really don't know. Love it. Love it. Where the energy is located, so say it's off to your left or say it's above you, I want you to turn your face towards it with your mind relaxed, okay? So if it's behind you, I want you to turn your head behind you. If it's above you, I want you to turn your head, your face towards it with your mind quiet. What did you feel on your face? You got a slight headache? Okay. We won't hang here for too long. The reason why I want you to turn your face towards it is because you'll get a better grasp of what this is by turning towards it. You might even get imagery in your head. You might get a few words. You will get more information as to who is here with you. Oh, excellent. Heat. Me too. Me too. Look how hot I'm getting. Holy Hannah. Okay. It's expansive. It's masculine. So logically in our brains we have a few ideas, don't we? Your left eye is twitching. That's happened to me before too, Paul. Pressure on the forehead. Yeah, especially when you turn into it. So at every given moment, you know where everybody is. When you have a quiet mind and you're practicing and you're turning and you're scoping out the energy with a quiet mind. None of my angels are in front of me because it's flat. I get no warmth. I get no pull. I get no energy on my face. I know one is here and I know one is here on either side of me, just behind me. Really important that you scope out who's in the room with you with a quiet mind. Like you're daydreaming. But you're sensing the energy. You're sensing if you feel warmth, pressure, tingling, shivers. So we're taking what we felt in our fingertips over the cards, and now we're doing it with our face, and we're scoping out the room. This energy is right above me. I know where it is. I feel, and wind, and oh, how fascinating. There have been times where I get a cold breeze on my face, and it's coming from some outside source. There's no reason for it. I usually hear my angels start laughing as they got my attention. Wonderful. Awesome. You might feel like a massive amount of pressure, almost like it aches when it's up against your arm. It's just that your vessel is not accustomed to this vibrational frequency. And if that is ever the case, you just ask for it to step back, that your arm is aching, and they will do so immediately. They don't want to do that. Behind your head, yeah, I can get some pressure on the back of my head when an energy enters the room too. That is telltale sign. Okay, so who is this? Ask this masculine energy to put its name in your mind, or imagery, or a hint. Yeah, if you're feeling tired, it might be the case. And that's okay. And again, we are practicing. We are practicing. Everybody wants to get it right all the time, and you just have to let that go. You really do, because that feeling of always having to get it right is what's going to keep you separate from getting it right. So we just need to relax into it, and we're just practicing. I never always got it right. My God, no. Okay, so I'm going to start in on who this is. There are many times when Jesus comes into the room, and I really do think it's Archangel Michael, because it's a strong masculine energy. And there's times where I go, oh, oops, sorry, Jesus. So this is Jesus today. Jesus is here. Another way Jesus gets my attention is usually like pressure on the back of my head. He sends energy into my ear canal and makes it itch and tingle because he's talking right into my ear. Other times he will tickle the tip of my nose to get my attention when I'm talking repeatedly. He's really good at that. It's like tickle, tickle, tickle. And I'm like, okay. Jesus, when I look up, when I'm looking into his energy, what I see is this tunnel of white light. I see these angels swirling around the outside of the tunnel. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And he is floating, and he's coming down this tunnel. He's kind of just hanging out at the bottom of this white tunnel, and he's here greeting us. It's beautiful. Gloria also got Jesus as well. So here's the thing. You need to practice and try on these energies to pick up who's in the room with you. Jesus will feel a specific way. And the only way you can pick up on what that feels like is to practice. Yeah. Oh, did ya? How amazing. Sometimes I feel by my knees. He could be healing your knees. He could be sitting at the edge of the bed. Sometimes I have him at the top of my head. There's a wall there, but he's behind my head. It doesn't matter if there's a wall there. So he'll hang out at the top of my head while some healing angels are working on me, and he's talking with me, and he's also directing the healing angels. So there's many reasons why he would be down by your knees. Do your knees need healing? Is he sitting at the edge of the bed? Did you call him in when he is there? Or he's just showing up and he's sitting on the edge of your bed and he is he's conversing with you. Whether you hear it or not is secondary. All right. So he is sending his love to each and every single one of us. He's really proud of us. Really proud of us. He's really proud of us for stepping forward and practicing and trying. Really trying to do something that many on the planet aren't even aware that exists. That you can communicate with this light and love frequency that it surrounds you at all times. Feel my peace as I wash it over each of you. Feel it. Feel this peace. Excellent. Your knee needed healing. That's why he was down there. As soon as you call for healing, or even if you're complaining, my knee hurts, your angels will start to pull in a team to start to heal your vessel. I think body rocking is caused by an excess amount of energy that surrounds you, and it's the only thing you can do. It's like heart palpitations. Why am I getting heart palpitations when I get a lot of energy funneling in through my vessel? It's just coping with this excess energy. Ascension, awakening, all this has to be gradual because these high vibrational frequencies are so immense that our little vessels can only take so much. That's why he comes into the room very slowly because he doesn't want to overwhelm. He's come in the room very quickly with me before in order to relay a message to someone who was in the room with me. And it was, oh my goodness. I didn't even know what was happening. All I could do was hang on to a piece of furniture, and then I got adjusted, and I realized it was Jesus. And it was like he walked right up behind me. I was like, oh my God, my body has to adjust. Each person may feel feminine energy and masculine energy differently. You will find out what works for you and where you're going to feel that and how it's going to feel. For me, it's like masculine energy versus feminine energy. You just feel the difference. There are times that Jesus has shown himself as a teenage boy to me. Yeah. How cool is that, Christine? Very cool. You should ask him why he's showing that to you. And sit quietly and let him answer you. Oh yeah, there are times where JC comes straight in the heart. Big time. Right now he's just being gentle above me. Okay, so are we ready to try the next energy? Yes. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you. He's blowing us a kiss. He says, call upon me should you need me at any given moment. Thank you, dear ones. That peace that we're feeling right now is really signature of Jesus. It feels amazing. Liz, you're cracking me up. It might be just more lighthearted for you. It might be just easier for you. Why did I see a teleprompter in my head for years? And I would read the teleprompter while hearing them talk. It's whatever they can catch on that is easiest for us. Yeah? Okay. So he's gone. He's going. We're going to take a little break here. Let's just decompress, ground ourselves, getting ready for the next energy. After the next energy, I'm going to bring on Ursula with me, and then we'll try another energy, and we're going to practice channeling for a few more minutes. 8, 9, okay, 10, 9, right, got it. In an hour and 15 minutes, Shane and Paul are going to come on. Can't wait to see that. Ooh. You two together are going to have to really ground yourselves. When you get two energies together that have a hard time grounding or are not as grounded, it's going to be like, seriously, put the pink rose quartz on your lap and ask the earth to help ground you. It's going to be amplified. All right. Yay. Ask for a teleprompter. They may really give you one. For reals.